If your core workouts aren't giving you the results that you'd like, this might just be the piece that you're missing. Today's session is all about building deeper strength through control, the kind that actually changes how your body feels and moves. It's not about doing more, it's about doing it differently. So when you're ready, let's begin.
Okay, so coming to lie on your back with your knees bent, we're going to allow the back of the pelvis to sink into the mat and let the back of the rib cage do the same. Now once you're there, we're going to float the hands behind your head, elbows ever so slightly forward so you can see them in your vision. And then we're going to lift our legs straight away to tabletop for this session. So notice, as you lift your legs to table, your spine stays in the same place. So drop your rib cage, keep that pelvis nice and heavy. We're going to inhale here. As we exhale, we're going to lift into a curl up position, drawing the rib cage down and the belly button back, and then lower it all the way back down with control. Exhaling to lift, and then inhaling to lower. And just stick with this, lifting and lowering that chest. Seeing how high you can come up, lifting whilst keeping the pelvis really still. Keep this going, exhale, lift. Imagine you're sliding your rib cage down towards your hips. And if it gets too much with the legs lifted, feel free to just place them down onto the mat whenever you need to. Now you've got the option to stick with this version, stay with this for a few more, or we're gonna add a leg now. So on the next one, we're gonna lift the chest, hold that curl up position. Now extend one leg away and down towards the floor. Draw that leg back in, and then lower the chest back down. Start again on the other side. Exhale, lift into your curl up. Extend the other leg away, draw it back in, and then lower the chest back down. Let's keep this going. Use your breath. Inhale, lowering back down. Exhale, lift. Lengthen the legs, so you're alternating legs. Keep the back of the rib cage really heavy. Gently imprint your lower back down to the mat on that curl up. Good, exhaling to lift. And it should be starting to burn right about now. And then lower. Keep it going, we're nearly there. 4 more, just like this. And then lower down, keep it going. 3. Really nice, guys, last 2. And then last 1. Exhale, lift. Good. Now, keep the legs lifted. We're going to come back into that curl up position. So hold the curl up, have a little rest in between if you need to. And then extend your left leg away and hover it just a few inches off the floor. Once it's there, we're going to pulse that leg up an inch, down an inch. Little lift up and down. Keep lifting that chest. Press your lower back down towards the floor. Let's go for 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Take a little mini rest, draw the leg back to table, lower your chest, breathing in, and then exhale other side. Lift into that curl up, so slide the rib cage down. Extend the opposite leg away, so right leg lengthens away now. Here we go, let's lift it up and down, using those lower abdominals. Good, lift. Keep drawing the back of the rib cage for 4 and 3. Final 2. And then last 1, all lower all the way down. And hopefully you felt that as much as I did. So we're gonna lengthen your legs up towards the sky now. Keep a soft bend into the knee. Again, you're starting with your spine in neutral. Breathing in here. As you breathe out, gently press into the back of the arms and take a little pelvic tilt. So tilting the pelvis under and then releasing it. Going again, exhale, pelvic tilt. Inhale, release. Now your hips may lift off the floor. And if they do, that's fine, but it's not the aim. What we really want to try and do is use those lower abdominals without kind of relying on the momentum or pushing too much into the arms. So just gently pelvic tilt and release. Exhaling and inhaling. Keep this going. So this abs should be on fire right about now. Lift and lower. Exhale in, release. we go. Let's do 8 more, just like this. Take rest whenever you need to if it gets too much. Lift and lower. 4 more. Let's go for 4. And 3. Last 2. And then last one. Relax. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Just give them a little circle. Let your abs have a little rest for a moment. And then when you're ready, we're just going to come into our crisscross position. So crisscross exercise. So lower your legs. Now we're going to extend your right leg away, lift the left leg to table, and take those hands back behind the head where they were at the start. So inhaling here, as you exhale, lift your right shoulder over towards that left thigh. So think opposite shoulder to thigh, and then hover the underneath leg. And then we're going to switch. So we go switch and switch. So it's like your single leg stretch, adding that rotation, lengthening the opposite leg away, switch. Keep breathing through it for 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really relax, release, relax, and then circle those legs around. One more time. And then when you're ready, taking hold just behind the back of the thighs, rock and roll yourself all the way up. Circle your legs around, and let's find a plank position to finish. So we're going to start gently with this one. So I want you to take your knees behind your hips and then drop down to your forearms with your elbows underneath your shoulders. Okay, so keeping the knees down to begin with, so hips slightly lower, we're going to come into our rainbow hips. So taking your right hip now over towards the mat and then lifting it back up, and then over towards that left hip, same thing, taking it down towards the floor and then lifting back up. Now what we want to do is really lift the abdominals up towards your spine as you come back through center, using those obliques, and then using the core to support you as you come back through center. So we exhale over. So straight away, in this more gentle version, you should feel your deep abdominals really connecting and firing up. Exhale over. Inhale back through center. Now feel free to stick with this version, or if you want more challenge for the final 8, we're going to come into our full forearm plank. So pressing the feet back, feet together. Here we go, hips go over to the right and lift, then over to the left and lift. Right and left. Keep breathing through it. And left, let's do 4 more like this. We go 4. Lift, you can do it. This is the final exercise for today. Last 2. And then last one, relax. Draw the knees all the way down. Send your hips back and stretch into a child's pose. Relax all the way down to the mat now and breathe into the back of the rib cage. Now when you're ready, if you want to, stay in child's pose, but take both hands over to the left side of the mat and just hold that stretch, feeling it down the side of the body. And then over to the other side. Take both hands over to the other side, stretching down the side of the body. Breathing in. And then release. Come all the way back up. And well done. We have completed the exercises for today. Well done, everybody.